Already, you know I'm flowing. Yeah, I'm flowing like a motherfucker. You got them dope ass tracks. Oh, you ain't doing shit over with these motherfuckers. Get your ass up. Yeah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna drop this gangster shit. Cause I got this.
The governor has called a state of emergency.
Hundreds of bodies finding street panic spread worldwide. The World Health Organization has shown that the latest vaccination tests have failed. I'm still trying to keep my nerves calm. They pay attention to what you saying, cause my mag come. Eating this weed, if I ain't hiding, I can't go to sleep. To this point, and now I'm giving what's in my head.
Alrighty, guys. Good morning. There was the bell. We can see that market this morning actually did pretty well from yesterday's close. We closed around 472.50 and we hit 475 in pre-market this morning. We're opening right around 474. So that market did come back. One thing I will say is that, we have to be a little bit careful. It just filled the gap from yesterday, okay? It's not like it's really like up and running on a huge uptrend or anything like that yet. The past few days have been shaky at best, and it looks like we're just back into the middle of the chop zone now. Literally right back in the middle of the chop zone. Now, this 475 area is huge. I wanted to save most of this analysis for you guys on stream here. Look at all of these hits here off of this 475 area in the past. There were multiple hits off of here, and we saw big moves down or up with SPY off of this exact level. So keep your eyes on that 475 resistance. It might be a good area to go short at, if we like retest that or something along those lines. Might be a good area to start to go long. Some puts, I should say. Go long some puts. I short puts so often it's it sounds weird to say that, but what's up, Xbox? Hulk smashed the button. Yes, sir. Like the stream up, guys. Really helps us. I know you hear that a lot, but it really does. It really, really does. King, Jason, Justin, Tank, Ryan, Xbox. Appreciate you guys. What's up, King? Tank Daddy. Gotta love that name. Every day it gets me. Yeah, good setup though with the SPY. You gotta zoom out to really see the hits and the levels that I'm talking about here off of that resistance. Just because the market goes up in pre-market does not mean it's going to keep running throughout the day. Everyone's asking this morning, why did the market move like this? Why are we up? You can go to the timestamp. Early on this morning, the market started running. I would attribute most of this to TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors, just pushing other stocks up like Apple and etc. At 5 a.m., they all started to kind of pop off like crazy. So I don't know why 5 a.m. specifically was the time for Apple or, a couple of these stocks, but interesting that they were popping up this morning nonetheless with TSM to really push a lot of those tech stocks higher. Now, there is some economic news this morning, like building permits. Honestly, I don't think those had anything to do with the move today. I think it's all having to do with TSM, just combined with how SPY had fallen for like 3 days straight. People might be looking for buys off support at the same time. So, you're creating that market structure for movement to the upside at that point. CVS is tanking, Jay said. CVS. Wow, that is a bad move down for them. What caused this today? Let me look on the news real quick. Let's see. CVS. Oh, a lot of healthcare companies are down. UNH is probably down. Oh, wow. Pfizer, looks like Humana reported some negative numbers, and it's pushing all these back down. Even Moderna back down to 100 or under 100. Wow, this is actually kind of cool, guys. Moderna's dipping and might provide us a buying opportunity on this dip. This is actually kind of, I like this. I like this dip. I'll definitely be watching 94.50 to 95. That's a huge area of support. Big hits off of that in the past. Even right here recently, huge wick touch right there. December 14th was the day for Moderna. So as Moderna dips here, I'm definitely going to be starting to look at a good spot to buy this one up at. Maybe some shares. It might not even be Moderna. It might even be Pfizer. I feel like Pfizer would be the better one to go with on the dip. But they're all so low right now. If we start to see that true rotation and the market starts to come down a little bit, that would create the right circumstance for these healthcare stocks. Yeah, UNH. Palantir got the Matumbo. No. Come on, Palantir. I tried to run today. What was up with that? Ran up a little bit, got rejected hard at open. Damn, Mutombo really did come in here. He really did. Sold 157.5 AMD calls yesterday before it spiked last night. L of the day worthy. Uh-oh. AMD 157.5 calls. Whoa. Whenever you say you sold them, Viri, do you mean that, like, you longed them and then you sold them? Or did you sell them to open? Because my first thought was that you sold it to open. And I was like, holy crap. You sold a naked call on AMD? I see what you're saying now, though. You're just saying you had the calls and you sold it. I see. A fellow golfer in the chat, I see. Yeah, Viri's talked about golf a little bit. And we definitely got to get a stocked up golf outing or something going on soon. Something. Cornish, maybe when the weather's nice, I can road trip the vet up to you. That would be kind of cool. Somewhere in the middle or something. I'm still trying to break 80. Oh, no, I'm not. I did break it. I did break 80. One time last year. I shot 77. Wild Horse. Gothenburg, Nebraska. Wild Horse. Cornish, isn't that... Didn't they just play like a big golf tournament there the other day? Or like last year? I swear I've seen this place all over. I'm like 99% sure that's like a PGA thing. Shot a 32 the other day on mini golf. That's funny, Mason. It's a Golf Digest Top 100. Cool. Yeah, Spy, though, still rejecting 475. Be careful of this rejection, guys. It just filled the gap from last night for anybody just joining up who missed my analysis at open. It's just now filling the gap. This 475 resistance is huge. I think that there could even be a good short opportunity here today, especially now that it's low. I would just make it break 473.60, but if it comes up to like retest 475, might not be a bad put opportunity as it starts to hit that upper level. You know, maybe you could front run the puts a little bit there. It's kind of what I'm watching for today. Just some chop and a pullback back down into that range from yesterday. Boeing had a nice pop, but gave it all up at open, just like Palantir, and just like a lot of these stocks are doing. Even Apple. Oh, well, I guess they're coming back. At open, they were starting to fall off again, but at least Apple's coming back. Oh, thank God. It's been so rough for some of these stocks the past couple weeks. Maybe this will be a nice double bottom for Apple short term. I'm kind of hoping that it falls back over. And whoa, somebody posted in Discord, Nvidia is at a new all-time high. And yes, it is. It actually hit it just now on the 1-minute chart within 60 seconds ago. Almost hit 575. Holy crap. What a move. I can't even believe what I'm seeing right there. Haha, Cornish, that's an awesome trophy. Shot 32, Mason. Now that's a score. Whenever I play with my girlfriend and she goes, I like the, well, you know, I don't want her just to do nothing, so I like to set it up where she putts onto the green. So she'll, I'll set her up off the green and I'll make it like a par 4. And then she has to try to like putt it in within 4 putts or something. I usually like to do that, Mason. Sometimes that's pretty fun, actually. If you guys ever go with a girl and she don't know how to play golf, really, just do that. Set her up on the green with like a par 4 putting thing. You know, it's kind of fun. QQQ4 1180 starting to break out above that high of this morning. Oof, almost on that point of going on a run. Literally like right there about to break. Nvidia is about to as well. AMD is already breaking. They're just continuing. AMD says hell to the no. That's huge for AMD. Let's see the daily on them. New all-time high there too. I'm not sure 100%. Let me go back to a 4-hour chart. I just want to make sure that this is the all. Okay, it is all-time high. That's pretty big with AMD. New all-time highs, guys. There it is. There it is. Too bad the market doesn't have more weighting on Nvidia and AMD. That would be kind of cool. Imagine if they had the weighting that like Apple had right now. Combined with Microsoft, it would be just bull city up here. Too bad, though, because all these stocks are moving and SPY is stuck in the mud. How's oil stocks? Doing terrible again. Zom's about to make recent lows or new recent lows. Oxy, brutal. Just wait for these market dynamics to change. It'll start to get a little crazier out there. QQQ is getting close to the highs of the year and all-time highs, I believe. Yeah, and the all-time high. Come on, QQQ. Get him up. Apple looks like it might actually be a decent breakout opportunity here on this setup. One of the better upward setups that I've seen yet today is Apple, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. Obviously, AMD and Nvidia are going, but might be hard to chase that momentum there. Hopefully, Apple doesn't just chop around and actually gets a good pop up and out of here. Haha, that's funny, Mason. The kid will play the whole hole. He'll try to get a bogey with his girlfriend putting. Oh, I see, Mason. I see. That sounds actually pretty cool. I didn't mean, like, let her affect your score, though. I would just have her own score, but that's actually not a bad thing, Mason. That would be pretty fun to, like, me and my buddy might have to do that against each other. I think that would actually be one hell of a round, because we bring our girlfriends sometimes, so that would be pretty cool. Hey, I appreciate you, by the way. Shanaloka 369, thanks for the subscribe. If anybody out there isn't subscribed yet, smash that button. Let's go. SPY pumped up this morning. It's pushing that market pretty high. We're seeing a lot of stocks run. Now, SPY itself is starting to dip back a little bit, but these individual stocks that we love, woo, they are continuing that momentum up.
All right.
There we go. Wow, Dwack again. Okay. At least it's just up from yesterday's close. It's not... Okay. It's up like 10%, but I was expecting maybe some more. DraftKings coming back alive. Look at that move. That's actually not bad. Wow, very good DraftKings. Look at that daily chart extending up to 36, almost 38 to 39. Looking great here. Not bad. Bouncing right off the trend. Man, that is a great setup here on DraftKings on the daily. I wonder how high they'll get in the short term. I'd love to see him break 39 and get up into the 40 range. That would be beautiful here if it could get up into there. Between you and me, though, guys, I'm kind of hoping for a DraftKings pullback here. I want to get some more shares. Come on, DraftKings. Don't do us that dirty. I'd still want to putt. I know, right? Me too. Oh, his girlfriend will 3-putt it from 5 feet. Oh. I'll be real with you guys. Whenever I went, my girlfriend had so many 2-putts. I was like, wow. I was like, this isn't too bad. You know, 2-putting from like 25 feet and stuff. That's funny. She must have got lit up when she got home, Mason. She's getting the lessons out in the living room. Babe, you got to do it like this. Keep your elbows locked, babe. Sean don't like playing in scrambles. I'd rather play my own ball. I'll say this, I love scrambles, man. I love the scrambles, Sean. I don't know what it is, I just think they're really fun. Maybe not as competitive, but they're fun. I love it, like, we'll go with 2 friends and we'll do like 2v2s and stuff. Sometimes. We usually keep our own score though, like 85% of the time, but you guys know the phrase there. 60% of the time it works every time. Yeah, Mason. Not like that, like this. Exactly. 1v1 scrambles are for the grandpas. That's funny. Sean. Where's the next level for AMD? Let's see. You know, there can't really be a level. I mean, it's going. It's going and going. We can't really do much with it. I guess we can look at the book map. See what book map has for us here. I mean, there's definitely some sellers up around 170, but past there, it's pretty clear up to 175, so. But there's even more buyers coming in at 164. Whoa. Whoa. That's a lot of buyers coming in under there, guys. 220,000 shares at that one spot. There's like 100,000 something shares overhead, so, geez. I'm done at this new job at 3 p.m. Can play golf every day now. That's awesome, Sean. Here, I'll throw you up some Tesla here real quick, RSB. Here's Tesla for you. 210, 220 are the two major levels here. We're kind of stuck between there. I would say there's more buyers than there is sellers, but we'll have to see how that price action starts playing out. That's awesome, Sean. Sometimes I love running to the course like, 3:30 or 4. Specifically on Friday, of course. During the week, we're recording the nightly vid, so can't really do that, but... Golf or fishing every day. You go fishing too, Sean? That's pretty cool. Let me pull up Apple here for you. RSB. Man, RSB, you gotta buy the book map now. I'm just kidding. If you want to, though, we can get you a good deal. Whoa, guys, go check out the Profits channel this morning. Ryan made 700% on his TSM calls. That is pretty fire, guys. Wow. That is one hell of a move, Ryan. 700%. All right, got to get back to AMD now. There's Apple on the book map for you. Nothing too crazy there. Got to get to our favorite 1-minute charts. Oh, sorry. For 1160 here on the QQQ. Good morning, Mike. Good morning to everybody out there, of course. QQQ starting to reject off that high. Is SPY coming back? Oh, there we go, guys. SPY's starting to look pretty good for a bearish opportunity, I'd say. Starting to get pretty low here on this drop this morning. Damn. Not the best. You generally don't want to see that. Sorry, guys. Had to grab a quick drink of water. Pretty insane move, though, with SPY. Want to see it falling off more? Go to Boeing. It's still popping back off this morning. So Boeing's still recovering. Yesterday, today, pretty good recoveries both days. Ooh, Dwack gave it up. That's too bad. Pulling up the watch list here. Nice. The airlines and CCL and the cruise lines are coming back. Love is kind of coming back. Not really. Still looks fairly bullish to me, but... Man, with the way that these stocks are breaking highs, I am very surprised that the SPY doesn't have more upwards buying pressure, but I guess it's just because the overall market is just kind of shaky, you know? Like, the other stocks that aren't the big tech stocks are kind of all over the place, but... Man, I'll say this, these... tech stocks have been awesome lately. Even Meta. I know it's overextended, but They've been so hot at highs. We always like to say this, though. We talked about this last night in the live Q&A. If you guys missed it, make sure you get into the trading floor. But we talked a lot about the overall market and just the crazy euphoria that goes on whenever stocks are at highs like this. Oh, man. AMD coming back now. Nvidia trying to. How's Disney today? Come on. Nothing. Nothing there. I might have to go to downside plays at this point. Plug is down 12% again. Oh my, that poor stock is getting crushed. Look at that thing in after hours last night. Jesus. Look at the daily on Plug Power, guys. Oh my lord. That is one of the worst dailies that I've seen in a long, long time out of a stock, especially even a growth stock. Like, I'll say that, even like PayPal or DraftKings or something, even they've been doing a lot better. You say Plug makes me think more of Donkey Horse. It really does. DKHS or WKHS. I actually really think it's called Donkey Horse now. 31 cents. Oh my gosh, Sean. Oh my god. Do you know what scares me with that is Plug, but even Lucid. Look at Lucid now, down to 281. What about Rivian? Rivian's at least holding its ground better. I mean, Lucid even looks terrible too. It seems like anything associated with those, Sean, like the little EV companies or the charging companies or whatever they are, they suck. It's terrible. It's a bad, bad move. That live Q&A is going to pay huge dividends. Hell yeah, Sean. Hell yeah. To everybody who shows up to those on Wednesday nights, if anybody didn't know, we do live Q&As in Discord on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Well, I should say 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. It just depends on your time zone. I lied at 7. It's actually 8 Central, 9 Eastern. So, but we do them on Wednesday nights. We go over all types of stuff. You guys can ask any types of questions you want to ask, whether it's an advanced question or an easy question or something about price action, or maybe how do you find your setups, or, you know, Tom, like, when's your ideal buying opportunity, or, you know, etc. Right? There's all types of questions you guys can ask there. Wednesday nights, as long as you're in the trading floor, you will have access to that. Of course, the trading floor gives you access to our bots and everything else too, so. But those live Q&As are pretty fun. Is AMD gonna break 170? I think that'll be really hard today. I don't think there's any way AMD breaks 170 today. I would say that there's like a 10% chance of that happening, in my opinion. That doesn't make me right, it doesn't make me wrong, but I would say like a 10% chance. I just don't see it getting up and getting that bullish. Now, this stock has been wild, but just considering the pre-market move and everything, I would expect a little bit of chop at this point, especially with it falling now. If we were at like 169.30, I might rethink that. But with the way it pulled back hard here, I'd have to say, Don208 says, gotta love the market. Yes, sir, Don. You got to. Wild. Wild out there. Yeah, and if you guys have questions, make sure you check out hashtag event information. It's just above the live Q&A channel. It's under alert stream, under swing trades, data trades. It's just at the bottom of that little channel there. Click event information and it'll have the link to post the questions in there. And plus I post them up sometimes, but all right, Boeing. There we go. There we go. Starting to bounce at 206.50. Trying to come back alive. It's trying. It's trying. Wow. QQQ rejecting at resistance from this morning. Looking brutal. Apple starting to dip back down a little bit. It ended up going on a little bit of a run. Broke pre-market highs slightly. Maybe we'll get another bounce back up here. I would love for it to bounce off like this little support and come right back. Come on, Apple. You can do it for us, Apple. You can do it. All right, got to bring up the surge bot here in the SM. It's that time of the day. SM comes first. Oracle calls ORCL. Whoa. I wouldn't do those right now. A little too high at the moment, but good job showing us the stocks that are moving SM. Intel. ARM is on there too with calls. AXP, American Express. AXP is on there for puts, by the way. Mara calls are on there. Whoa, Mara coming back alive. Okay, Mara's been kind of flat the past few days, bouncing off support. This actually is not too bad of a move here. Mara's looking pretty fun. I like that quite a bit. RSB says, good thing I sold my Boeing put yesterday. Yeah, good thing. Boeing definitely started coming back pretty hard. Boeing was good for puts, but just once it fell this much, then the puts kind of go off the table for me. But if it breaks pre-market this morning, that could be cool. Right around 208. 208. How's Zoom? Are they zooming? Nope. Consolidating hard. Look at the daily for them. They're getting back down to the trend. Watch for another potential bounce here sometime soon. I would definitely watch for that support yesterday to hold. Or not even yesterday, from a few days ago. Right around 66.50. That's the area. I would love for this to hold and we get a nice bounce right back to the upside. That would be beautiful. Resume. Good support down there. Yeah, I would think there could be a little bit of chop at least to get back to like 67.50, if not even 68 or 69. 69 would be the best target. And maybe not a bad support buy here. It's pretty awesome, though. Big area of support. Got to go back to SPY, though. Everyone wants to see that. SPY. Just about to break that low of day again. Double bottom at 473.40. Eye this up. Looks like it's going to be falling over. If this breaks, Watch for a quick scalp to 473. I think you could catch a quick one there, if not even lower, but it's kind of in that setup I like to call sliding off. That's pretty awesome. I saw somebody in the Profits channel posted up a huge gain. They said it was their very first put or call options trade ever. And they made like $1,300 on Boeing puts. That is actually awesome. That's one of the best first trades I think I've ever seen. Normally people don't, have a first trade that goes that well. Oh, that's you, RSB. Oh, that's funny. That is awesome. Great trade, man. Great trade. We got to give you some claps since we know you're here. Hell yeah. Great stuff, RSB. That's awesome. I never see first trades that go that well. Yeah, Sheriff Randy. Neo's been getting beaten down lately. Looks like he has a little green today. Yeah, just a little bit. This stock is brutal right now. We've had a lot of big money plays with Neo lately, and it looks like the big money is getting crushed. But just keep in mind that with Neo, they have the possibility of like one little piece of news coming out, and then that could just make the company explode. Now, I'm not saying to buy it and hold and hope on that, but like, let's say you're in right now and you're down a lot on the big money play. Then I would say, at this point, there's nothing really else you can do unless you're looking to cut right now, which some people might need to if given risk tolerance. So that's going to play a role. But man, Neo is rough. It broke support at 7, gave out. Gonna have to eye this one up very closely here. If it doesn't start to get back above 7 on the next uptrend, it's going to be a tough go. But keep in mind, the big money is they're in for a long time, out to June. So we got to remember that. My first trade, I'm sure, was some penny stock that went to 0. Probably had to pay a fee to have it removed. Sean, that's funny. Oh, man. I wonder what my first one ever was. I'm trying to think. My first one ever might have been a futures trade, actually. Maybe. I think it really was. That's funny. Man, Boeing, that sucks. All right, Citigroup. Pretty rough here as well. Big resistance overhead at 51.50 to 52. Brutal. Look at $50 underneath here. Wow. Citigroup starting to come down pretty hard on the daily overall. It's trying to hold up its support over the past couple days, but I don't know, guys. These banks have been looking a little bit bearish. I would be careful for these supports to give on Citigroup. Be careful of it. Remember, banks just ran up a lot. A little downtrend here might be normal. Like that run up recently was huge. Crazy run up. Here's one thing I want to talk about a little bit, guys, is US 10Y and the yields. I want to kind of go over these real quick because it plays a big role on our markets. I know a lot of people like to argue that maybe the dollar has more impact, etc., etc., etc. Either way, this has a big impact. We're looking at the US 10Y, 10-year yield. It's starting to pop off a little bit. We can see the past few weeks it's been coming up off of lows, which is normal. You're gonna see up and down movement all the time. Look at US 10Y on these uptrends. Was it just straight up? No. There were definitely periods of downtrend mixed in. So on this little downtrend that's starting with US 10Y, it's very plausible that this could just be popping up for a few days, maybe up into resistance, and then could start to fall back lower, right? The Feds, the inflation started to heat up a little bit. Maybe for the next couple months, the market might get a little bit shaky. We might start to see the US 10Y pop up a little bit as the market digests maybe higher inflation than they thought. So we have to be very careful here with this. I think it could bring a little bit of selling pressure into this market. And I think that's part of the reason why SPY has been stuck up here, because people are worried about the rate cuts not happening at the rate that they thought. They thought, what, 5 or 6 next year? It'll probably end up being a little bit less, but either way, the market's going to digest things over the next couple months, and we'll have to see what they start to do. It's all speculation, though, so for anybody out there who says that they know that it's going to happen like this, they don't. It's all speculation, okay? A lot of people out there, they'll come back 5 months later, and they'll be like, haha, I told you guys. You know, I mean, honestly, that's just like the stupidest shit. Like, it, you know, nobody out there knows. Nobody. If they say they do, they either have inside information, which is illegal, or they're just lying. One or the other. So, but now you can speculate all day, and you might end up being right, and that's cool. That's awesome, but, you know, nothing's for sure out there. Like, right now, if you went in Discord and you said, hey, US 10Y is going to go up for a couple months, there's probably going to be somebody out there that comes out and says, no, it's not. Like they know, you know. Illegal like Pelosi, I know. Yes, Taru, exactly. Illegal like Pelosi. I can't believe that they're actually allowed to do that. It's kind of insane to me. And which stock has been popping? Nvidia. Pelosi's probably been making bank on these Nvidia calls. Probably making bank.
The governor has called a state of emergency.
Bodies flying panic spread worldwide. World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
My first trade was Energy Transfer, I think. Really? It was a partnership, so even though I bought in December, that is so funny. ET, I actually traded this one in the past too, Xbox. A long time ago, I actually ended up doing pretty well on it. It was a dividend stock that paid really good dividends at the time, but the stock kind of sucked. So I ended up doing pretty good on it though at the time. ET, pretty crazy stock. I can't remember too much about it, but I know the dividend that when I had it was like 15% or something just wildly stupid. It made me kind of learn why why the dividend stocks that pay 15%, because they kind of suck and they want you to own a sucky company. It's kind of why they up the dividends there. But that's interesting, Xbox. That is funny. Yeah, Sean, that would be fair. I think that would be more fair if they did that. Made it public info at real time. Yeah, that would be a great idea, actually. Because, like, let's be real, like, it would kind of suck to say to members of Congress, like, hey, you're not allowed to buy individual stocks now. You know, that kind of sucks, right? I mean, it's honestly not fair to them when you think about it. But at the end of the day, I would say this too, is it's also not fair the way that they're allowed to do things in certain ways. So, I don't know. There needs to be something going on. I think the real time thing would help a lot. Make it a little bit better. I'm sure it's a good company, but I didn't like having to report my taxes every year, regardless if I sold it. I feel you there, Xbox. The dividend taxes can be annoying as fuck. But I'll say this, ET has been shitty, man. Like, if we go out to a daily chart of this, boy, that stock has been awful. I'm not saying the company has necessarily been awful, but the stock itself, oh my gosh, that's a pretty bad chart. Consider you can go to almost anything else, like Apple, AMD, even picking safer stuff like Walmart over this time. It's like you would have killed ET with Walmart, but it would show us exactly who we voted for in real time. That's pretty cool. That would be cool, Sean. I wish they would do that. If I ever become president, Sean, I'll make sure to consult you about that. I'm just kidding. Right, gotta look at Surge and SM, see where that momentum's rolling. Mara calls still on there. Nice, and they're moving. Beautiful Mara, above 18 again. Love to see that. Coinbase is on there with calls too. And Apple calls are going crazy on SM Bot. AAPL. That's pretty cool for Coin and Mara. Good jump. Manny / Cornish 2024. I'll be consulting you. Oh, bullshit, Sean. You guys are too old. Are you guys doing any promotions on the premium Discord? Yes, we are. We still have a code for the new year coming in. Use code PROFIT24, RSB, PROFIT24. I'll hit you up with the link right now. Here's the link in the chat, and use code PROFIT24, RSB. It'll get you I believe $59 off of the first month. So, pretty good deal. I think one of the lowest first month offers we've ever had. So, just for 1 month, it's not too bad. Nike has strong support at 100. Can you check out the Nike chart and book map? Thank you, for sure. I guess because it's at 100, I'll do it. I'll always look at the normal chart, but we'll throw a book map at 100. That'll be interesting. 100 is usually used. There's usually always people stacked up at 100, no matter what stock you're looking at. Yeah, you should have, RSB. You definitely should have. We kept saying that there was a deadline on it and that it wouldn't be that good ever again. There was a lot of people who did take advantage of that. That code will also give you some money off of yearly too, RSB, if you're interested. So it will bring the yearly price down too. Yearly is obviously the best way to go if you're wanting the best bang for your buck. If you do monthly, like 4 to 6 times, you're already paying for that, so. Boeing, here we go. 200 bounce. Just like we're looking at with Nike at 100, Boeing is at 200, so interesting there. Let's see if book map pulled up. There we go. And there's our stacked buyers at 100. Right there, 27,000 shares stacked up. You might say, well, hey, 27,000, that's not too much. But for something like Nike that's a little bit slower, it's not like Tesla or something like that. Looks a little bit more defined on the chart. Let's go out to the QQQ here. 411.50 overhead resistance. 410 support. Kind of a channel going on QQQ, which is fun because you can trade it out of the channel if you identify a solid direction today. I think it'll pick a direction here soon. Neo better be going up, Xbox. Okay. Not really doing too much. Just consolidating. Maybe a bit of like a flag going on. No. Not too defined on that yet. How is ELY? I keep looking at Callaway Golf. Or no, it's MODG. Sorry, they keep changing the ticker. I keep forgetting it changed. Callaway / Top Golf. I actually really like it on this dip. I'm a big fan of this one for the long term. Right around 13 bucks. Yeah, Xbox is curious. I feel you. On the NIO. I was hoping it'd be in a better setup. Hey, Palantir might have found a bottom on the day, finally. Gosh, it's been terrible there. We'll be right back, guys. Be back in about 1 to 2 minutes. Just give me a minute. Don't go anywhere. If you do, you know the drill.
How dare you!
I'll get her after you. Put up the SPY. Starting to bounce back up, I guess, off the chop zone at the bottom. 473.50 support. Trying to hold. Trying to hold there. By the way, I was just kidding, Sean. Right back. All right, I am back. Gotta go check on the baby. What's up, Melanie? Any events today that can move the markets? You know, there's really not today. I would say nothing too crazy. We're looking at maybe some Fed speakers like Bostic at 10:30 Central Time, 11:30 Eastern. That might be kind of big there with Bostic, but besides that, I think we're actually pretty good. There's not too much going on, which makes it a little bit better, I'd say. We can just focus on price action. Taiwan Semiconductors had their earnings today, which is ticker symbol TSM. TSM's pretty good. Yeah, I like TSM. It's a good stock for the longer term, I would say. I'm not sure I'd buy in. Well, actually, yeah, it's not too bad here. I like it long term, for sure. Intraday today, there's probably no opportunity on it, but... How's the SPY? Okay. Just couldn't break that support. Still chopping and bouncing up slightly. That's what makes me so angry about this SPY move, is it's such a slight move. It's not like it's running or anything like that. Just a slight bounce back, which we need some good movement. I'm tired of the chop. That's all SPY does. It chops. It moves around in pre-market and then chops during the day. It's fucking dumb. Honestly. It really is. I hate pre-market moves. I hate it. They need to just make it where you can trade options during that time. I know you can on some stocks, but need to make it better. Yeah, those Fed speakers will be pretty big. This SPY makes day trading a little harder. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's what sucks. It really sucks. And even like Nvidia, you know, there's some opportunities out there, like maybe on like Mara, right? Like as it ripped up, there might be some opportunities there, but in reality, it only went from 17 to 18, like only a 1-point pop. It's like there's not really any good, like, solid momentum, but now AMD is starting to come back down pretty hard. Wow, that's a pretty tough drop by AMD. Look at that. So there are, like, some opportunities out there, but it's just far and few between in this type of market. We really need to get out of this chop zone and get back into that area where SPY was truly running at. Like, if we zoom out on a daily... We need to get back to this type of movement that I'm going to circle here. Like this. That's what we need. Something like that. Or hell, I'll even take movement like this. I even like that type of movement. But whenever you're just flat like this, not good. Not good to me. You can definitely have opportunities. It just, like I said, far and few between, I feel like. Man, SPY. You know what I just saw that was running again is DraftKings at the high of this morning, 37.62. Not bad, DraftKings. Not bad. Coming back alive. I wonder if it'll make new highs of the year soon. That'd be pretty insane. Seems like it just staircases up, staircases up. We're gonna get another big staircase? That would be sick. Would be awesome. Again, most of the move, though, is all pre-market. Literally, all the move is pre-market. So, unless you're just holding shares on it, thank God I am. But unless you know, if you're not, then there's really no play on that today. It sucks. All right. That's a pretty big move up. QQQ right into resistance, 411.62. But hey, guys, I decided to buckle down and get some bulking up protein powder today. So all my guys out there who work out, let me know. I would love to have some suggestions on a good brand of high-calorie protein powder. Like, I guess they call it mass gainer, right? I used to use this one from GNC, this stuff. This Bulk 1340 is what I used to have. So Bulk 1340 is 1,340 calories per serving, 277 grams of carbs per serving, and 50 grams of protein. So it was a pretty insane shake, but I don't know. I think it was worth it. Because whenever I was doing this, I actually got up to like 142 pounds from like 130. And unless I use this, I just cannot get the food in, or the calories and the carbs and all that. So this really helps. If you guys have anything that's a better brand with like better stuff in it, let me know. Like, I know this Beyond Raw is supposed to be kind of good. I've heard a lot about this green one too, but I don't know shit. So let me know, guys. Let me know which ones are good here. This one looks like it has about the same exact numbers as the other one. So if it tasted good, I guess it'd be good. Ensure protein shakes. Mason, come on. Justin, I feel you there, but I have to do it to gain the weight. That and double Big Macs, yeah. When are those double Big Macs coming, man? Look up Gorilla Mind. Yeah, you know, I've actually used Gorilla before, for pre-workout. Gorilla Mind, let's see. Yeah, I have used this. Let's check out their powder. I haven't used their protein stuff, only their pre-workout, but... How many calories per thing? So this is only 130 calories per scoop. Let's see if they have any good ones here. Where's weight gain? I guess we're gonna click build muscle. I don't think they even have a weight gain one. They don't. Oh. That's too bad. Bombsicle. Now that sounds like one hell of a one to get. Essential amino acids. Is this stuff important, guys? Do I need this stuff? This sounds good. Double Big Macs on January 24th. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be cool. 4 days after my birthday. Damn it, I wanted it on my birthday. My birthday dinner would have been at McDonald's, if that were the case. Pretty hilarious. All right. Pretty big chop zone. My mouth isn't that big. I feel you there, Sean. You know, that is... I've never eaten a Big Mac with a fork and a knife, but I might have to with this one. And you're making me want a Big Mac so bad. Donuts, cookies, brownies. Yeah, I know. I really need some powder, though. I need some good powder. I will get a pre-workout. Where is that? My God, they have so much stuff here. Gorilla mode, nitric. That's what I need. Maybe I need the Sigma testosterone boosters. Sigma. That's funny. That is funny. Gorilla mode nitric. Bombsicle. Every time I get one of these, the flavor on it sucks. I can't remember what I got last time. They sent me the wrong one and I was pissed. Or no, I clicked the wrong one like a dumbass. Stuff was gross though. It was like key lime pie or something. I'm glad they took it away because it was so bad. Pina colada don't sound bad. Fruit punch. Volcano burst? What is that? Fruity flavor combines sweetness of pineapple and mango with orange. Sounds good. Huh. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with the orange one. That sounds really good, actually. One tub of this is 60 bucks. Holy shit. Seems like a lot for a little ass tub of this, but makes sense. I know all that crap's expensive. For the virility, become more masculine. Shit. Sean with the pumpkin spice. That's funny. Disney's popping off this morning. Kinda, I guess. Starting to recover up off of yesterday's woes. Not too bad. I was DraftKings again. Okay. Okay. DraftKings doing the dirty lately. Dipping down all the way back up to 37 now. Wow. Fight the move. Use coupon code BEEF. I think it's 10% off. Oh, that's good. ERA is interesting. Yeah, Mason, chocolate milk's big. I've been doing that. That's the one thing that has actually helped me a little bit. Is chocolate milk. I love that. You guys are hilarious sometimes. Dwack, 13%. Still looking solid compared to yesterday, though. Still trying to recover up, but it's okay. Not too bad. Meta's almost up 2%. There we go, Meta. Popping off 375.80 right now. Thing is popping like crazy. That's a good run. Penn Gaming running too. Damn, that's good. Dang, dang, dang. Wow, the cruise lines and airlines and casino stocks are all popping off today. Penn Gaming 2360, which is nice. They're coming back. We're seeing a lot of these stocks come back now. Oh no. Oh no. Not AMD. Got pretty low for a minute there. Trying to freak people out. Nvidia too. Damn, not really what you want. It's not what you want to see at all. 188 overhead resistance here. Ascent Protein, nice. I'll look that one up, RSB. I appreciate you. Giving me a good brand. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Gorilla and them. I guess Mason did say Ensure, so I don't know about Ensure. Seems like that's for old people, isn't it? Palantir. My grandma drank Ensure for her bones when she got old. I'm pretty sure. Boeing, not bad. 209, almost up to 210. Could be okay. Still watch Nike around 100 too. That was interesting. Can't remember who asked that earlier, but with Nike at 100, that's a pretty good support down there. Huge support on Nike. Hopefully I keep bouncing. Athlean X. I'll have to see that one too. Oh, I see it now, Xbox. Nice. Thank you. That'll be a good one. Citigroup down around support about to give out. Make sure you guys are being careful of the banks. They've been great lately, but they're looking brutal now. That is a brutal drop off here. Don't want to see that with Citigroup happen. Not good, not good. Not good at all. Whenever you see drops like this, and a lot of consolidation at this support, I don't know, once you test it like 3 to 4 times, I notice it starts to usually give out. I could see that being the case here today. I could see it giving out. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to have to go ahead and end the live stream here. I really appreciate everybody joining up today, though. It's been a fun morning here in the stock market. It could have been better with the movement. You know, very choppy thus far. SPY's kind of stuck in the range here still. At the upper edge of it right now, at least. But 475 is going to be a tough resistance. Nice, Xbox. Freed up around 2,300 bucks. Nice. Made 150. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. Let's hope tomorrow we see some good price action coming in. I know today was awesome with AMD at open and Nvidia, but besides a couple stocks at open, they've just been so choppy and flat down here in the range, not really getting that type of momentum that I would want to see whenever trading like a good breakout. So Maybe we'll see more tomorrow. Of course, we'll be in Discord looking for plays all throughout the day today, so make sure you're looking at that too. Other than that, really, I appreciate you guys. Seriously, you keep the community alive here. Thanks for joining up and asking questions every single day. Keeps us going, keeps us young too. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun stream. Gonna be Friday. Maybe we'll have a little fun day. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you there, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Walk away with those profits. Don't let the chop get you today. See you guys.